It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Bills are back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Going on first down, it's Williams. Will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half, You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Open man, right side, he's got it. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. He's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. He'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Movement here, guys. Shut him down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change of situation. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good, and the Bills will move out. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Here comes a reverse. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, the pressure, too much. He goes down.
The best thing they did here is keep the rush unit. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 7. Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the offense is going to be upset with a short field.
And a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway from an interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. 2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. set up to throw. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send him right out of the slot. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on the first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Coming up, and that's the tight end Likely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprint it.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. Beautiful play on the move out of the pocket to his left, and he finds the end zone for the touchdown. What a play, Greg.
It really was, and how often do we see quarterbacks that really are trying to make a play, throw the ball into maybe a crowd, throw it into tight coverage, especially down here in the red zone. You have to protect the ball and make great choices, and he keeps that one alive, and it pays off.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. He'll look to throw.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
This right here could be the turning point.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime,
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. This one is taken in downfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Shut him down, dudes. Shut him down. No score zone out there. No score.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got it! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. That is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Run down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. No problem there. And the Bills will even the score. To level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Come down there. We'll be in the game. It's not over. Why you guys going? Keep it going.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. To level things. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Williams. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hill brought in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. It's Hill. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. They'll give on the ground, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over.
One big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to have this
protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside. He'll set up to throw. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. Throughout another catch for his favorite target.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some opening.
He will score again. Touchdown, Bills. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense is does your defense
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down. And we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for touchdowns. He's had a couple nice blocks in the run game. I mean, he's really having as well-rounded a complete game that a receiver can have in the NFL. And until they prove they can slow him down, I would just keep giving him more opportunities.
On the give, it's Mitchell. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here is first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Here's second down. Back to throw. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
He'll run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete.
Receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around. If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team.